Hello, thank you for joining me and welcome along to our latest thoughts on some really significant weather for the British Isles within the next couple of days or so. That's a little way off at the moment. Tonight, a widespread frost and some patchy, dense freezing fog yet again, especially so across the eastern side of England. Out towards the west, bit of a different story, for here we have a weak weather front producing bits and pieces of rain, quite breezy conditions, perhaps through the western side of Scotland, but out east, that's the state of play with regard to the temperatures in the towns and cities where you have lying snow or that dense freezing fog. You could be looking at -10 to around about -14 or so. So despite the presence of some sunshine across some of these eastern areas, it will be another bitter start to the day. Watch out for the fog. As I say, it will be dense, it will linger, as was the case on Wednesday. A bit of a different story though as you come down into the southern parts of East Anglia through London to the southeast here. Dry, fine for the most part, a little bit of sunshine around. That won't be the case as you move back towards the southwest, because here you're closer to the weather front. It may produce the odd bit and piece of rain, not really amounting to very much at all, and it'll be the same across the western shores of Wales as well. Further east you have that bright but cold start to the day. For Northern Ireland here, relatively mild too, but rather leaden skies close by to the weather front and the odd bit and piece of rain across eastern parts. For the greater part of Scotland, it's fine, especially so in the east. And all the while through the day, not a great deal changing. I think with time we'll find this rain just, as I say, beginning to fall as snow across the higher ground in Wales, out towards the east. Do bear in mind what I say, please, about the fog and the fact that it may well linger just as badly as it did on Wednesday. And then on to Friday, early warning, amber warning at that from the Met Office for the intensity and the extent of significant and disruptive snowfall. Here it comes, gradually this front working its way in towards the heart of the British Isles, and a lot of snow falling from this because all this moisture is falling into that very cold air. How much snow? If you're in this zone, 2 to 5 centimetres quite widely, 10 centimetres over the high ground. If you're in that amber zone, then you're looking at 10 to 15 centimetres with 25 centimetres or more on higher ground, and it will drift as well because the winds will be very strong. That is very disruptive weather indeed.